What? You're not supposed to be alive this early. What are you doing? That's not allowed. Yo, what's up, gamers? Give me 1 second here while we get things prepped for a little afternoon stream of some Death Stranding. This is the director's cut on PC, very hard difficulty. And I guess this is like the fourth playthrough here of this game. So it's gonna be a fun one. Give me one moment here and we'll be good to go. All right, what's going on, everybody? Oh my gosh. All right, this is what happens when I do a little impromptu thing. Don't have my camera on. Okay. If I got it. Nope. Ah, there we are. Took a few tries to get this thing on. There we go. Crystal clear. A little out of focus there. Yeah, so let's see. What's up, Kong? How's it going? Kimoni, Iceman, Abs! All the gamers are here. A little early here. Bada bing, bada boom. Transformers 5, is that the newest one? Or no, isn't there like a whole bunch? There's probably more than that, right? Hmm. The start menu background. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Got this game via Epic. No, it is the director's cut. It should be if you got it from Epic. let me double check. Yeah. Today's free game on Epic Game Store is Mortal Shell, which is a dope one. Dude, I have so many games on Epic, it's ridiculous. Yes. So, yeah, it absolutely is. Basically, you have the main game, and then it looks like you have to... There's like a DLC thing right after. Yeah, they announced it like yesterday. Yeah, Severed Steel, that's a good one. That one looks like a lot of fun. I've had that on my wish list for a while on Steam. And if you, in case you did want like Mortal Shell on Steam, it's like $8 right now. So like, in case you're like kind of picky and you're like, I don't really like playing games on Epic, which is fine. I get it. They don't have like the smoothest, you know, UI, or you know, people just kind of prefer Steam, and I can agree. But they're giving you free games. But yeah, if you were crazy about Mortal Shell, it's quite fun, and grab it on Steam. Yeah, so did you decide, Abs? Are you building, or are you doing like a pre-buy? Yeah, that's a new background. I actually just used that for Death Stranding. There might be other games. Yeah, I think I used it for Red Dead like years ago. But yeah, I just wanted to like have that. What are we doing here? I just want to make sure. Okay, these are all from... Okay, so we got through like some of the tutorial stuff and all that. So there's still a lot of cutscenes in this game and stuff, but I think we're through like a lot of the intro stuff where it's like big long cutscenes establishing the lore of the world and the events of the game and whatnot, and we can kind of get into just like playing the game and making deliveries and having fun in general. Getting a pre-built, nice. Two slightly different builds. What do you think is like the big difference between the two that you're like struggling to decide, like, oh, I want this one, but this one has this, and I'd rather have that, you know? Right? So I've had to make some changes to what my watch plans. I've gotten pretty deep into season 1 of Batman Beyond, but I've had to shift plans because Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, which are animated series, are leaving HBO Max like at the end of January, I think. So I'm literally gonna have to like blast through all the seasons of that because it's gonna be gone. And I'm not gonna like run out and buy like a box set of, you know, animated Justice League stuff. I mean, I love it, but like, you know, it's just not in the cards right now for me to like jump out and spend that kind of money. So I have to kind of like put the Batman Beyond thing on hold because they're gonna keep it there for a while, at least as far as we know. But I do think it's really dumb that HBO is they just occasionally pull movies and shows and stuff that they own, and I guess it's to probably like sell Blu-rays and whatnot.
Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama. In case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too.
The text there.
Take a closer look and you'll see.
Sam's blood is
Right
woven
there?
into its fiber.
That's your blood.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Mama. Creepy. Yeah. So each of these, this is med crew is red. Security guards are black. Orange is the corpse disposal.
Sam, this is Deadman.
Is BB.
I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, We can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Gotcha. And then blue is just
This
standard
case will remove
delivery
any
here.
vital matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Got him right. Dude, I know my colors. What's up? Yeah, you can change colors, but they don't let you change the color of your suit until you beat the game. Then you can wear whatever. But like everything else, like your sunglasses, your hat, there's like other cosmetics that you unlock throughout the game, and you can change colors and outfits then. Nice. Okay, so one has a 3060 with AMD Ryzen. Yeah, I'm like very partial to NVIDIA stuff, but the crazy thing is, I would almost say you should go for the better processor, because like it's harder to, I would say it's so much easier to upgrade a graphics card than it is to like replace a CPU. I mean, neither are impossible to replace, but like as far as like getting to the CPU, if you're like not experienced with stuff like that, yeah, and you don't want to start off with like a dated CPU where you're like already behind, you know? It's like a GPU, you can still get by on either of those for quite a while. So you're ahead of the game there, but whereas like the processor, I'd be like, I'd be more keen to get the better processor. Yeah, blue is nice. Blue is good. Yeah, and so here you can like change the color of the sunglasses. I never really wear these. Yeah, you can even change the lenses. But I don't really see any value in shades. They are pretty cool. Okay, so we drank our energy drinks. Yeah, I think Sam needs to clean up before we run a mission here. Yeah, man. No problem, Abs. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, I would say.
Features in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind.
Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Let's see if it'll let us. Yeah, I guess you can, right? So it vibrates when the shower water hits him. I don't know, is this show even still on AMC? Ride with Norman Reedus? I mean, I hope they don't ever get rid of that promo, because I think it's really funny that, like, he's taking a shit. His TV show is, like, revving a motorcycle in the background. It's pretty funny. Okay, so terminal. Are we good on the terminal? I don't think there's, like... Yeah, we're not, like, in the game enough to... Yeah, we don't have, like, a bunch of emails to read or anything. Yeah, Fallen Order coming out soon. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be free on PlayStation Plus, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing. A lot of people will get caught up on, you know, the previous game so that they can be prepared to purchase the new one. They definitely know that they can increase sales if they pull a move like that. But, like, even so, the game is worth the money. It's so damn good. Yeah, Red Dead's dope too. RAM goes 16 or 32. Yeah, like I think I started off with 32. You can definitely get by with 16, but it's actually weird. 16 has kind of been like a good standard for a while, but like we're starting to get to this era where it's like games are starting to demand more RAM than that. So yeah, you might opt for 30. You want to future-proof yourself a little bit, but it's very easy to add RAM sticks. If there are extra slots on your motherboard, you might have to, if they have photos of what your motherboard looks like, or if they tell you what type it is and you can look it up online and see, oh, I got 4 slots, cool. And then it's like, okay, well, how many, other slots do you have for like a GPU and a capture card, stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure, if you're going to be streaming, like your game stuff, you could get like an internal capture card like I have, which is really great. Because I noticed the external ones, the USB ones are... The USB external capture cards, they can be a little finicky. I always had to like plug them and unplug them and like go into the app and like hard reset them, like turn them on and off and stuff. And it was always just so annoying. But once I got the internal one, it's always on. It always works. I never have to sit there and finick with it and stuff. So it's quite fun. Yeah, I have played some guitar. I play mostly blues, rock, and jazz. I can dabble in some country and a little bit of everything here. Yeah, that's kind of my main style there. All right, let's see what Die Hardman.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
There's so much subtle vibration here, from like the shower water hitting his back
Listen
to
up,
like
Sam.
buckling in this
Terminals
necklace.
people built in the towns and cities they pass through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil.
Pretty cool.
4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
All right. A little bit of lore there. Oh my gosh, so many.
Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope.
Mm-hmm.
The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order.
Will
Deliver whatever
do.
they need and connect the Cupid.
Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, Fusion? How's it going, Marvel Cuphead? Yeah, we're gonna start Callisto Protocol soon. I'm not sure when, cause like I wanted to try to finish like one game before I got to it. So either try to like wrap up Gotham Knights in a few days or so, or maybe try wrap up Sonic Frontiers and then get into it. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes and they're throughout the game, but that's pretty typical of a Kojima game here.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay. And set that order.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run.
Cool.
They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river.
Yeah.
Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Yeah, so I mean, this game is kind of different. Like, it's not a big, like, shooty game. But that's not to say that it's not full of action. There are a lot of... It's a very relaxing game, and there's a lot of downtime where you're, like, walking around making deliveries, but it's a different kind of, like, action and tension that delivers over time. And like I said, it's probably, like, the first 10 or... I don't know, 10, 20 hours are... How do I... No. If we do that, yeah, the first like 10 or 20 hours before you get like guns and vehicles and stuff, so it does take a little bit before you get into more exciting parts of the game. Yeah. But this has been one of my favorite games of all time to, like, come back to.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Yes, sir, I did. Oh, okay. Tool HUD, right?
Have a pleasant journey. Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
I'll give it some likes.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. So we're gonna go pretty much straight over that mountain there, because our destination is on the other side there. There we go. Yeah, Returnal is good. I'm probably gonna replay that when it hits PC.
Sam, even the best porters have
I never finished it.
cargo.
Oops.
But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipment.
Oh, these... Okay, that one's for the way station.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
I don't know if I want to take all of these. Yeah, Returnal is more like in the art style of like the Alien franchise, if you're familiar with the Alien movies or video games. Like, it definitely has that vibe, which is pretty cool. Like, it's a really cool art style, and I think it makes it kind of creepy, and even though it's not really intended to be a horror game, it definitely has some vibes. Whoa, I tripped there.
Close one.
Okay, this water's not super deep, so we're fine. Yeah, I've enjoyed some of the Jurassic World stuff. Elden Ring is dope, yeah. I've been playing Elden Ring. I did it on PC, and it's been fine. 6 New Game Plus. There you go. Yeah, I really put in a lot of time on Elden Ring this year, about 300 hours back in March. And I really enjoyed it. And we made a lot of Elden Ring content for the channel. And we'll probably play it some more. We're probably not done with Elden Ring. Alright, so Nick Easton made a little post box here, and how we're gonna utilize this.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Thanks. I gathered that. Okay, so yeah, so this is all going basically where we came from, which is capital, not city. So it doesn't make sense for me to carry this forward to the destination and then back. Like it makes more sense for me to leave it here in this post box and to grab it on the way back. So just remember that I have some cargo in here. And then you just hold X. Okay. So yeah. We'll do that. Ooh, there is some more gear here. So these are deliveries that other porters either lost or dropped. Yeah.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Okay, so right here, Nick has requested that we build a ladder here. And you can see these requests of like other players. They might suggest like, oh hey, this would be a great place for you to build this or whatever. Now, other players can just straight up build it on their own if they want to. But like, if you help other players, you know, you have a chance for them to like your whatever you build. Okay, so I'm gonna place that ladder. Go right up here. Okay. Oh, this is the big heavy container. Yikes. Yeah, I don't want to go back down. I'm kind of far into this. Whew. Okay, okay. Damn, I kind of bumped into some of those rocks. Yeah, we know. Time fall resistant wood. Set that down for a sec. Alright, that's our destination down there. But Nick says this would be a good spot to rappel from. So, I think we'll do exactly that. Okay. Doing good. Gamers, make sure you hit that like button on the video. Certainly helps the channel grow, and it's a easy and free way to support the channel. Okay, so kind of getting to the end of our rope here, but luckily we've made it stable ground. It's 30 meters here. What's that? All right. So I'm gonna set up a ladder down here. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of time fall.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Yeah, we got you, Chief. So, what I'm gonna do here... I'm gonna place ladders so that we don't go into the red part of the water here, which would probably have us struggling to stay afloat. Yeah, ladders are quite useful. Yeah, I think that's good. My God. He's moving too fast.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Alright. Let's see. Let's cut through here. Oh, you know what? The other thing you can do is go into cargo, press triangle to optimize, and it kind of spreads your cargo out in a way that you'll be a little more stable. Okay, so we do not have any ladders left. So I do have rope, which you can use, but like it's not like quite as effective for crossing rivers. There we go. Did a little bit of stone skipping. Jumping. There is some pretty heavy cargo over there. I'm not gonna go too crazy here, because we already probably have a heavy delivery to make here. Ooh, there's a little data drive right there. That little USB key looking thing is there. Gonna grab that on our way up. Yeah, see, now that the cargo's like more spread out across his body, I can actually sprint without like leaning to one side and starting to fall over and drop all my cargo, you know? That would be very bad. Oh, I tripped on a rock though.
Whoa. That was close.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Gotcha. Alright, here's our delivery. Yeah, so Nick. Or actually, yeah, this is a good way to showcase. Hang on, let me not do that. If I go to deliver requested cargo. And don't opt to leave any of this cargo here.
Thank you. We've all been feeling
Oh, he's got a Santa hat on.
No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization or the UCA.
Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
All right. Our delivery route over the mountain. Not bad. That should get us a star or two, maybe? Yeah, holy crap. Alright. Now, for our overall skill tree here, more or less. Where it branches out. Yeah, see the miscellaneous? Like, that levels up so fast.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
A new day for the UCA. Alright, so that's our first strand. Way station west of Capital Knot City. Okay, I can build a post box now. Enabling you to see and access other players' structures. Yeah.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Okay.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Yep. So now we can basically, essentially, use the Cairo printer to 3D print.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry one. Alright, now let's see. Oh, we got... I thought we were supposed to go back to... Okay. So what I'll do... They offload that lost cargo, and we'll take it whenever we're on like a return trip back to Capital Knot. Yeah, let's do the postbox tutorial real quick.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC.
Yep, thank you.
It goes without
Got
saying,
it.
but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
I will. Mm-hmm.
Order assigned.
Yeah, let's do this real quick.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Cool. Getting back into it here. Yeah, there's a little bit of tutorial stuff that we gotta do here. But it's good stuff because it does serve to educate you about the game a little bit. Yeah, also the rain sort of... It's a little slippery out here.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the...
Yeah, I know how to build it. So yeah, Cairo printing, it's basically kind of futuristic 3D printing that can be done. Not simply creating the shape, but an entire piece of technology.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. Access it and select Share Locker. You can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Yeah, that's true. So this is another instance where I'm gonna wanna manage cargo, optimize the loadout, that way it's sitting on his back a little better. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the pain here of not having a ladder. Okay, let's drink Bridges energy. Yeah, and so the canteen refills when it rains, and it also refills when you cross like a river or a stream or whatever. Any contact with water. Orbed and filtered. Oh, this stuff is for the way station as well. I think this fell over on the beach here. Whatever you want to call this. Yeah, there it is. Rain's a little rocky here. Oh, getting very heavy. And we can actually climb these rocks. Yeah, all this stuff is just going right up the hill, so like pretty easy to just do a solid here and help this guy out. Okay. Getting pretty close to the limit there. And then we'll pick up the quest for delivering some cargo up this way, kind of southwest.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yeah, and it highlights all the cargo that needs to be delivered here purple, which is pretty cool. Have a nice visual representation of like
Good work, Sam.
how much you have to
I
deliver.
see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Right? All this was...
Delivering cargo.
Deliver.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Thanks, I know. Will that get us? That would be really generous if it got us to 3 stars. Close. Handler, prominent porter. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Miscellaneous grade 10, you will now receive more likes. So as I said, it's kind of like a skill tree. The more you develop in one direction, the more abilities and skills you might unlock relating to that specific thing. I don't know why I constantly recalibrate my camera and stuff. Seems like it's either getting gently nudged around or what. That's like cutting my mic out of the picture. That. Oh yeah. I just need a bigger green screen. Or I just need to like move it to where the edge is not so close right there. Well, that'd fix most of my problem. Bop. Alright, miscellaneous grade 10. And
All right then.
for everything.
Good work. New order available.
There's not like a right.
You can use
Yeah, you can donate, right. Yeah, you can claim other people's cargo and finish delivering their orders. So not only can you just like pick up stuff that gets left here, lost. Okay. But yeah, you can also just find stuff at the various shelters and locations in the game. Distro Center west of Capital Knot City. Okay, this is a big one. Definitely an important one. Share that memory chip.
Well, would you look at this? Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, I saw that Jedi Survivor Edition that's like $299. It's like it comes with his lightsaber, which I mean that's why. That's why it's that price. Like it's it's the game, it's the DLC, it's whatever. But then getting an actual like fully licensed lightsaber, that's a pretty big deal. I am gonna need to fabricate a ladder. Oh, actually, hang on.
Looks like some cargo has been
Yep.
transported to its destination on your behalf.
Yep, thanks.
You can access the share locker to collect it.
Thank you. Yeah, there is a ladder in here. Climbing anchor. I'm gonna repurpose those. Thank you. So, I mean, it's probably a fair price. And that lightsaber is compatible with all of the different attachments from the theme park. Did I not take on that order? I thought I did. I don't know. there actually is. What is it? Is it like you go to their park or whatever? I wonder if I should. Better. Can I go back? Order. Except, I'm blanking on the name of that. But okay, that'll work. Yeah. Yeah, the Avengers edition being cheap, I bought 2 of those. Because they were like $15 for the collector's edition. Which, now that I've actually gotten hands-on with that, I do realize that it probably was worth it at the time, and had I paid full price for it, I would have been satisfied. Yeah, before I draw a path, I'm gonna
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm gonna check out this tower. Let's get some intel before I make decisions. Yeah, the Jedi Survivor one's available. I just haven't decided. Like, I do kind of want to get that light. I don't have. But I don't know. Much as I would like to have a lightsaber, it does seem kind of like frivolous. Okay, we got some mules over there. Yeah, see, there's a mule. So these are porters, or not necessarily porters. They're essentially like a militia of dudes that like steal from porters. So they're not nice. Yeah, what I might do to avoid them is just like cut through here, see about this ladder, see if it gets us down. And then I don't know how I want to proceed, but that's our general route. No, it's good stuff. I really enjoyed everything that came with it. Each piece of memorabilia was pretty dope. And I think most collector's editions nowadays are like cheap plastic figurines, like, you know, just you're really being like upsold on everything, and it's just not fair.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move now before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a minute to cross the river, so. Oh, they're gonna pull back because of there's time fall. Capital knot. Metals. Post box? Okay. Do that.
Come on. Keep it together. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
Put that backup fuel in there. I think we'll keep going. Is red my favorite color? Nah, I'm kind of more of a teal, or I used to like green a lot. I started liking blue. Now I like teal, which is a combination of things. I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place. But I do like red. Pretty color. Okay, so I was worried that I would need a ladder to get down this mountain, but we're good. We're getting a little heavy. There we go. Yeah, and like sometimes, you know, different shades of colors will call to me. Sort of enjoy that for a while. Alright, we got cars. Remnants of the older world. Uh-oh. Alright, let me replan our route here. I don't like that. So what if we do... cut. Then use those rocks. Cross the river. And then boom. Let's do that. Okay, so we definitely have something. Definitely a BT, like, right here. Oh yeah, I see him. Directly to our right, so... They do move around a little bit too, so you gotta be a little careful. I could just sprint through here and try my luck, but not feeling super lucky right now. There it is.
You've got company.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. The vibration. I was like, oh no.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Okay. We'll get there. Yeah, he's suffering from autotoxemia.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Do that. I don't really care about the resins, but I did see that there was a sizable amount of metal here. Oh, we got the busted bike is over here. Let's see, how many ladders did I bring? 2. Do that. Yeah, 0% battery. Get that working soon.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
There we go. fit in there. Alright, delivery, requested cargo, rare metals. They took a little bit of damage from the time fall, but should be fine. They start to rust, like instantly, which is what timefall does.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Okay, so it didn't actually take damage, so that's good. Yeah, it takes a while for like the damage of it rusting and stuff to actually get through the container and actually damage the contents inside. So yeah, I think we actually did quite well there. Maybe this will get us to 2 stars or so. Let's see. Yep. Oh, almost 3. Yeah, delivery volume was pretty heavy. And a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna level that up a little bit. Not bad.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Right?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Thanks, Sam. Alright, so we got data for mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. Okay, so we unlocked email data, cycling objects. So now that we have added this area to the chiral network, it shows different signs people have placed, different structures that they built, to help make our trips easier.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
And then I'm gonna recycle the metals, which I'm basically donating them to this location, so that I can use them for crafting. So I'm basically contributing to the stockpile here, which is a good thing.
Thank you for your continued support.
Bridget Foundation. Speaking of continued support, definitely hit that like button. Got him. Let's see. private room.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Oh, little cutie.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Take a quick shower.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Dry-relling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports.
Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Alright, we gotta drink up some energy drinks so that we get that extra stamina bar here. So yeah, we normally have 4 bars, but yeah, if you chug all these drinks here, you get 5. Oh, what's up, Hills? How you doing? All right. There we go. Let's see. Do we have? Should have some meat. Okay, sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I've got some more bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and make sure that everyone that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half of his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Okay. And then George says, more than oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it, America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, the mood was just bleak, and then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now, been thinking of putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. scare ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half of our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So show us how it's done. There you go. Oh, right on. Back at work now. Oh man, so the Christmas holidays are kind of wrapping up. I don't know, sometimes do you get days off for like New Year's? That would be helpful and kind of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and hit save there. Let's see. We can do one more delivery at the very least. They want us to bring Port Knot City.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Do it. Oh, we got a Mads Mikkelsen cutscene here.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Oh, somebody's been lying to Mads.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Gotcha.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Yeah, Deadman usually like interrupts all the time.
While you're resting, I ran some
I'm kind of
network
sick of
diagnostics.
him at times.
Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Oh no.
I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Nice, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let me see. I think we can do this mission. Pyro crystals.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Gotcha. EX grenade from his... Yeah, these are made from bodily excretions. Okay, this one's from showering. Won't need that just yet.
Order assigned.
Gonna want to go. Let's just go.
Beginning scan. Have a
The
pleasant
BB.
journey.
Now we're seeing other gamers' signs. Oh, and we already have trails here. So these dirt trails are actually
Restrictions lifted.
paths that players have ran.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Got my strand. Always use that. And I can do hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, they gave, like, I guess for the holiday season, they kind of give everybody a little Christmas hat, which is pretty cool. And Sam actually has a way to unlock one. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we'll unlock it, but I don't know.
This one's for you.
I'll unlock it anytime soon. Our Christmas season will pretty much be over. Oh, let's go in that cave over there. Oh, what's up, Texas? How you doing?
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Go through here.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Trying to go this way. Yeah, it's mostly exploring and trekking and stuff, but there is action. It just takes a while to get into it. So right now we have a chance for hand-to-hand combat, but like once we're like 10 hours in, we start to unlock guns. And, you know, you have options to play more violently if you want, or if you want to be more stealthy, or if you want to run away from combat, you can do that. But we're basically trying to rebuild the world after a big world-ending catastrophe, and then a lot of the... It's kind of crazy, but a lot of the elements with the story here kind of align with COVID, and this happened... This game was made pre-COVID, so like Kojima had no idea that COVID was going to happen, but this game sort of draws a lot of parallels with how the world kind of fell apart for years, and we all just kind of lived inside our own little shelters, quarantined and whatnot. And that's kind of what happens here, is like people are too afraid to go outside because of the BTs, which are like ghosts that murder people, you know, that you can't see, you know, which almost sort of simulates what disease is like. That's where we want to go. There's a guy right there. Oh, with all the... There we go. Oh, what's up, Evil Eyes? Likewise, I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Well, yeah, it's the same director, so like Metal Gear Solid does that, and I guess this game probably does it too. I'm not sure if I even noticed. Stealth this dude. Hell yeah. Okay, chiral printer. Okay, there's also some lost cargo for Benji here. Boot. Okay, we got boots on the boot clip. I think we're good. Yeah, Conan is in this game. Conan O'Brien. I think we're good. I don't think we need to, like... How much weight do I have? I could probably sneak out of here with some... Just at 117. A little risky, but I'll do it. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I can't math. Hang on. I just can't. Wait. Can I just... No? Why will it not let me put it back in the post box? Yeah. We're good. I guess I didn't understand the readout there for If I were to get spotted by a mule right now, they'd probably throw their spears at me, and if they have guns, they would use them. They'd try to take my cargo. I'm not gonna let them. Yeah, this cave is a nice little path here. I think saying safe travels is a good way to show that you can get through there. There's not really like a marker, I think, to say like shortcut. I mean, you can kind of say that there's like a hiking trail, I think, but you can't really get like super detailed with all these symbols. Might be able to do that chiralium delivery. I like the climbing rope, but I have that. The ladder is kind of just better for this particular spot. Hey, you got an automatic light.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones.
Sound familiar?
And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
I am indeed not him.
Beginning scan. Scanning
But yeah, all of this should be like almost obvious like correlations of what the world has been like the past several years.
Thank you.
Which wasn't really intentional. I think Kojima is usually trying to make like sort of futuristic games that are like entertaining and stuff, not really like prophesize the future here, but Metal Gear Solid 2 kind of predicted the internet and social media and stuff like that and how all that would take off. And this game ends up sort of prophesying COVID in the future of our delivery-focused world with drones and whatnot. So yeah, deliver.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it.
Yeah, one of the best.
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Okay. Solid. I get us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, You can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Yeah, so, got some extra boots. Necrosis, an ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, Distro Center, west of Capital Knot City. The Chiral Network 1.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
And we may get gifts. Bridges Guard Macho. That's a hologram data. Custom kid achievement. Okay. Some of the facility's bandwidth has been shared, so now more structures can be built within the chiral network area. We have more available storage for resins and metals, and we also just have more now. Well-connected achievement unlocked. Okay, so we're halfway to like our 4th star here, as you can see in the bottom right corner. I got 722 likes from this guy. Also brought some lost cargo, so that's gonna get us a little extra.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please act.
Yeah, we got it. But if I go here and recycle, and then the other stuff can just go in storage for now.
Thank you for your continued support.
Continued support. Alright, we can fabricate boots, ladders, climbing anchors, pieces, right? Can stash. Those boots are at 69% damage, so yeah. Okay. So we'll keep those spare ones on our boot loop there. Now we can look at orders. Oh, I got a memory card. Chip, yeah.
You picked this up for me? You shouldn't have. Really.
Oh. The 7 Samurai. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Got a like from Die Hardman. Okay, and now collect some chiral. Yeah, let me see. I already had a ladder. Maybe I could get one or two.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
So let's fabricate. Dude, just to be safe. Just in case I gotta cross that river. 'Cause that might be not so fun.
Begin keeping up. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Did you put a ladder? Oh no. Now, how do I forgot about this. Dismantle. There we go. So someone else put that ladder in. Bad placement. It's underwater, it's unusable. I want to grab some of that chiralium. See it. he's right where I wanted to go. All right. Get the heck out of here.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gate, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
True. We need to be able to build the charger.
Okay, just a bit further now.
For the bike.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Hydro crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Emanating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
Cycle.
Got some Cairo crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Three and a half. Chiral crafter. Okay, we got some container repair spray, which can repair our packages. Chiral symmetry and chiralium. Chiral crystals can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distro center west of Capital Knot City is increased. You can now build a bridge with the PCC. Find materials.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Oh, almost 4 stars. The People's Porter, achievement unlocked. Delivery volume. Yeah, it was a pretty stacked delivery there. Level 26, skilled handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. I can now carry more cargo. So, like, the more cargo you deliver on a run, the more you can carry in the future. Pretty dope.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
And I'll just pop that in the private locker. So yeah, he set us up with some free stuff here. And the resins. Cycle those, so.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though, local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Nice. I'm gonna recycle those resins. And let's see.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Cool. Let's see. So yeah, they want us to build a bridge. Oh, okay. Cargo discovered in the ruined factory. And then power supply unit delivery to the wind farm. I'm gonna go ahead and build the bridge first. That way we have an easy path to the wind farm. We're good to go.
Thank you for your contribution. Keep on scanning on. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, you'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Yep. See, it says construction zone, and Benjamin has...
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
So we go in here. We utilize the metal there, so we need 800 total. So you can see on the right side here it says it'll provide power, and then you can further customize it to add timefall resistance boost of 50%, which means it won't degrade if this is in an area where timefall happens quite a bit. And then you can get to level 3 to boost that timefall resistance an extra 150%. So yeah, eventually all of the stuff you build in the game will degrade. So like players have to continue feeding into it, making sure things are prepared and in good working order. Yeah, pretty easy little mission there.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Indeed.
Have a pleasant journey.
It said no being there.
Scanning bridges ID journey. Verifying ID.
Alright.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, got a new order for you. Another delivery to make and a knot to link up. Check the terminal when you have a moment.
And I'm going to go ahead and hit the save button and wrap up right here. That's got us about 5 hours in. That's pretty good. Pretty good. The plan is, I believe, because there's quadruple XP in Marvel's Avengers until Thursday at the very least, we're going to log on and try to level up a little bit. And I'm going to be doing that on PC tonight. Not sure what the start time will be because I'm going out to dinner, going to have some pizza with some friends and stuff. It's going to be a good old time with family and friends. And so yeah, like should be on tonight or later. And I think we might play with Brittany if she's available, and if any of my other friends that have Avengers on PC are around. I'm just kind of like trying to power level on PC and get to a point where I'm good to go on that. So should be fun, should be a good time. So once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, all that stuff, so you don't miss out on further content here. And we'll see you later tonight. Take care.